I want to share with you some of the things I've learned about myself in the past 3+ years of doing the YouTube channel, in the hope that you may find something helpful. So, we've been on this amazing YouTube journey together for 3 years. Indeed, 3 years and 5 months. Thank you very much for your support, for your inspiration, for your subscribing, commenting, liking, sharing, and for every good thing that you do here. For just showing up every time or as often as you can. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of our community. I started off as the main presenter, of course, with the help of family and friends who sent in videos, joined me at chats, interviews, and with lots of help from my husband in the background. Until more recently, when he decided to, agreed to, or got blackmailed into, he decided to join me in making the presentation, which is a matter for me. It's not possible to mention by name everyone who has contributed to this channel. The list is very long. We are deeply grateful to all our team members, everyone who's contributed by way of feedback, by way of sending videos, joining us here in making the presentation, praying, and everything people have been doing. We are very grateful. All your contributions have meant a lot to us, and so have you. Subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting, sending feedback, making suggestions. And we look forward with excitement to what the future holds. As a part of our expression of gratitude, I want to share with you some of the things I've learned about myself in the past 3+ years of doing the YouTube channel, in the hope that you may find something helpful. Things I've learned about myself from posting videos on YouTube these past 3 years. I'm consistent, I'm super resilient, I know how to ask questions, I love learning, and I keep learning. I dig deep into things. How are these helpful, and the other things that I've found out about myself? One is the resilience skills. To stay focused, posting videos for 3 years on YouTube, I needed that skill, resilience, because it's not easy. And if you've not heard my story of how I started posting videos on YouTube, you can watch my video, my YouTube story. All I can summarize it into is that I just got up and started posting videos. From then on, I've been going. So I didn't know a whole lot about YouTube, what people do on YouTube, how you post video, how you get views, subscribers. Those weren't in my immediate focus. What was in my focus was I had a message to give, and I thought the way to give it was via YouTube and reach an audience that would be interested in this. How to get those audience, I didn't know, and I wasn't even thinking about that. But I just wanted to drop my message, and we wanted to leave legacy. We wanted to share how to blossom in life in all situations. When you're happy, when you're sad, when things are going great, when things aren't just the way you wanted them to be, that to pass on that message that you can still be joyful, you can still be well. Speak the message of well-being, things that we have learnt over the years of relating with the Lord Jesus Christ, who has come to give us life and life more abundantly. And because I've been blossoming and enjoying this abundant life in many different seasons, I had learned to be up there and be down here, to be somewhere in between. And in all of those, I learned to be an overcomer. I learned to overcome my feelings still be joyful, because I know that there's a source. I have a source, and that's the Lord, and He gives me joy, and that the joy of the Lord is my strength. And I felt like passing this on, because I have strength all the time as long as I lean on the Lord for that strength. That's not to say I don't get sad. Like I've said, in sad times you can still have joy. You can draw on that joy, on that deep well of joy. And that's the legacy that I want to pass on, that my husband and I would want to pass on, that you can be well. It is well. It can be well with you in all seasons of life. One of the things I said is that I know how to ask my way around. I know how to ask people for things, for favors, for direction, for ideas, questions. Person who asks doesn't miss the way, because there'll be someone to point out, oh, do it this way or do it this way. Asking questions has been very helpful to me. I started by asking my husband, how do you do this? You help find out how we can edit these videos. He found that and showed me once. And once he showed me, I took it over and I started doing it, finding my way through how to do the editing. It wasn't easy. There were times that I feel like, oh, I can't go on, this is too much. I feel like stopping. But, you know, I just said it. I'm resilient. I said I'm consistent. Right from when I started, I started posting videos on Fridays. It has been so. And when I couldn't come up on Friday, or when I would not, maybe I was taking a short leave, or there were other reasons, I would say it. And talking about consistency, we've also been consistent to our theme, and that is blossoming. Blossoming can be in different ways. It can be at work, in one's emotions, one's health, in family, friendship.
Blossom all the way.
Right. I can keep on track and do what I say I will do, and I avoid distractions. It's the grace of God. I can't count how many times people have asked me, have you started making money on the channel now? And the answer is because my friends care about me, that they will ask me such a question. You're putting in this much of your time, you should be making something from it. But if the question causes you to get distracted, that's where there's a problem. So what I've done is I've not allowed those questions get me distracted. I've allowed them push me on to want to achieve more in terms of good quality content, so that there can be many more views than what we're getting now, and there can be many more subscribers than what we have so far. I'm able to take feedback, constructive criticism, being able to take feedback, receive feedback, and not receive them like, oh, people are just criticizing me. No, people tell me, oh, Busola, you should do it this way, or Blossom, why don't you do it this way, or why don't you adjust things this way? We listen to our audience and we take feedback. However, we check to see if they are in line with what we have in mind and what we're doing. And also, not only being in line, if there are things that we're able to do. Another attribute is not being afraid to experiment. Try new things, adapt to change, welcome change, not resisting change. If you have been on our intentional grandparenting playlist, you'd see that we've been moving about quite a bit for good reasons. That means that we are in different places and we meet different circumstances. So, different challenges to recording, but we use them as opportunities. We look out for the opportunities in the changes. So say we meet new people, and so we're able to chat to new people and bring content, more content from a wider audience, and new places, different venues, like where I'm recording from now, just here for a few days. And what an opportunity to be able to record from this place. Adapting to change, trying to find solution where there are challenges, sound about with the recording or whatever things, whatever challenges come one's way. Because we thought, oh, moving from place to place. We might not even have people to chat to about content, and knowing that we depend on people sharing experiences with us for content. But then it's turned out the other way, that we even have many more people to chat to and have a wider variety of content. So those are some of the things we've been learning, and some of the things I've learned about myself during this channel for 3 years. Thank you again, and we look forward to a future of fun, growth, and adventure together as you continue to blossom with us.